Hey, so EDDm is a program by the United States Post Service. EDDm is short for Every Door Direct Mail, and it's simple. You pay the post service, and then they deliver your campaign. So obviously, it's a campaign either by mail. It could be a postcard. It could be a flyer. It could be whatever. Now, EDDM does have certain rules, or you got to follow certain guidelines, and we're gonna be talking about how it's effective. And yes, it is still works. It's still good. It's still on the thumbs up. In today's world, there's a lot of channels, venues, routes, whatever you want to call it, in marketing, right? And the most important thing is that there's no wrong way. There's no wrong way in doing digital, in doing traditional radio, TV. So the main question you should be asking yourself is, where is your customer, right? Is your customer in TV? Is your customer in radio? Is your customer on mail? Is your customer on ads, digital ads? But there's no wrong way. The wrong way is when you don't do it. Now, a lot of people have said, hey, Gamma, I've tried that and it doesn't work. There's certain ways to do it as well, too. And that's why we're going to talk about it. So let's get into it. So I first want to show you what EDDm is. So this is EDDm. So this is from Vitamin World. Yeah, this is from Vitamin World. Now, EDDm does require you to have this stamp. It's called an indicia. And all postal service needs to have that. So that's like kind of like the proof that you paid. And then it's also requirement by the post service. That way the mailman knows that it's being paid and he can put it on the mailboxes. But yeah, this is a small postcard. There's other ones that you might see it. You might seen it before. Ta-da! Yes. So a lot of people think like, oh, the junk mail. Yeah, it is junk mail for some. And that's the thing about here, that a lot of people say like, oh, that's junk mail. I get it and I just toss it on the trash. Okay, that's just you. That doesn't mean that 10,000 people, or there's thousands of people in a zip code. There's some that is 40,000 people on the zip code. That doesn't mean that they also throw it in the trash. Just because you do it, it doesn't mean like everybody does it, right? So you gotta have that mentality out. The same thing with Facebook ads. Like, people scroll and they have like a split second to see your ad. Just because people swipe, it doesn't mean that they're gonna see it. Or with TV or with radio. So the mentality of, oh, I throw it in the trash or it doesn't work. It's about being consistent, right? Keep doing it. Keep doing the ad until you actually see traction, or if you don't see traction in it. But look, we have this company. This is a big company. They have these franchisees. They have this donut. This is a flimsy newspaper. We got Subway. This is kind of like a newspaper feel. But yeah, they got their coupons, their ads, they got QR code. You know how they're directing them to like the website, digital. So it all comes together, right? It's like a circle of life. You got AAA. You got AT&T. I mean, these are big corporations where they have the budget for that. These guys are sending hundreds of thousands of campaigns. You got United Health. You got Straight Talk. You got Carl's Jr. Well, there's a lot. So local small businesses really can't afford these type of campaigns because they're super expensive. I think like to send out like a 10,000 direct mail campaign, I think it's like about $2,500. It depends on the route, right? But imagine you're a local small business, right? And well, you don't have a budget of, $2,500 to spend on just delivery. You still gotta add the cost of print, delivery, design, and then there's other costs in there, right? Because now you have to package in, because now the post office is requiring for you to bulk them up in hundreds. So if you're sending 40,000 flyers, now you gotta divide those by hundreds, so stacks of 100. So there's a lot of components moving around this type of campaigns. So small businesses, yeah, they can't afford these. These are expensive. What I've heard and seen from local small businesses is like, hey, I tried that and it doesn't work. And I always ask, like, okay, how many did you try? Where did you send it? Where are your customers? Are you sending them to the right address? Are you targeting them? What type of flyer? What type of communication? What type of promotion you're sending? Like all of this comes together, right? And then the response that I get, they're like, well, I only send it 100 or I only send it 500. So usually these conversion rates on direct mail, they're between 1 to 5%. So imagine if you send 100, right? You're not really getting your return on investment on that in that campaign. You got to be doing tens of thousands in order for that 1 to 5% conversion rate to really happen. And then also you have to have a strong hook. So I have something that I created, and I follow this guy called Jake. He is the king and the father of EDDm. But give me 1 second, let me try to find it.
1,000 years later, 6.5 hours later, a few inches later, day 2, day 3, day 4, a few...
Ta-da! Here it is. So we came up with a local guide. So what this local guide is a chance for small businesses to win. How we're gonna win? Well, typically a direct mail campaign can cost thousands. Right? So now, if we come together, now we split the cost. So what I did is I created this postcard. It's a big postcard. It's a 12-inch by 9-inch, so it's a big postcard, and we're only highlighting one industry or one business per industry. So for example, like one insurance, one dental, one burger place, taco place, and in the back we got more, right? But we made a special section in the middle where we're gonna put the local news, right? Or local important community events, phone numbers. This way, the user gets to keep it and they don't throw it away. They can hang it up on their fridge for important dates. Maybe like there's an election, or maybe there's the water services or anything, right? So now the user can get to keep it. So there's a statistic saying that these ads stay in people's home between 7 to 17 days. So versus an ad, a Facebook ad, you only get like a split second, right? You get like a second and they swipe. Now, the cool thing about this is that this allows for the local community to come together and give your best promotion, right? You could put your coupon, you could put your promotion, whatever you want. So this is just an example, but I'm gonna tell you more about this postcard. So this postcard, it's a thick postcard. It's a 100-pound postcard, and it's gonna be gloss, right? And you can hear it. Versus this one. This is like the traditional one that you guys see, right? And then the cool thing about this, that it's a big postcard. So typically, when you get the mail, the postal service gets the postcard, and then the rest of the other mail, they put it inside, right? Because it's big, it won't fit. So they put it inside, and then they put it into your mailbox. You got mail. And then the first thing that you see is this big yellow coupon community thing. So right, you get it, and you're like, oh, cool, $6 car wash, or hey, your local dental guy is here, your local roofer is here, your local plumber, your local Wednesdays, they have Nashville Twins for $7. Actually, that looks pretty good. I'm kind of hungry. But the idea is like, we get the chance to expose ourselves to the community, right? The name of the game here is grabbing attention. If you're not doing no marketing, if you're not doing no ads, this is the best way to start. There's different costs, right? Some people want the whole space, some people just want a little space, but this is affordable, guys, compared to $2,000, $3,000, $5,000 campaigns, right? So this is minimal. Sometimes I'm selling them for 600, sometimes I'm selling them for 300. It just depends. But yeah, if you're really interested, message us. You can visit our website, epmarketing.com, epmarketingcompany.com. I'm sorry about that. But yeah, this is the project. So hope to hear from you guys.
Without your love, I am out of place. And with